Friends. Boy, it was cold last night. Ooh, dropped down to around like 44. Probably actually I'm about 1,000 feet higher than where they take the weather monitoring. So it's actually about 40. And it started raining a little bit last night, sprinkling. So I got a little wet. Oh my goodness, it has been cold. But anyway, so yeah, it got a little cold anyway. So this morning I'm a little dragging here, but I wanted to show you something because remember money tends to rule this world. Everything's about money, greed, and this and that. So it's important to watch the stock market. Now, I do some day trading here and there, trying to to just keep my funding going and stuff like that, right? And anyway, so I do have a short position on the market right now. Not a lot, by the way, not a lot, just enough to uh, to supplement this journey for the Father and the mission for God and the Creator and stuff like this. Okay. Anyway, so I was going to show you. This is important because I used to day trade and I know patterns. And you ignore all news, by the way, ignore it all. But you do pay attention just a little bit, just so you're aware of what's happening, and what their excuses are and how long they can hold an up or down position. I want to show you something. This is called a head and shoulder pattern here. And see, I'm going to draw it right here. Okay. Actually, it's kind of like this. So here's a shoulder, and here's a head. Okay. And so the reason I've drawn that is because we had this pattern set up, and you can actually draw a line across here. Even there's actually called the neckline, and the neckline is actually a little higher, but it's been a while since it's been patterned. But anyway, okay. So anyway, have this line here, right? It's been broken. So what that means is usually it's twice the it's going to be down here, And remember, don't trade on my thing or anything like that because I'm just saying what I expect. It could be wrong, so don't go out there and say, "Well, Kirk said this." It's just I'm not giving you financial advice, and I'm just telling you what I'm trading, okay? Because I've seen this setup, okay? So this called a neck. That's called a so it'd be twice the thing. So this is actually the SPY. It's based off the S&P 500. So it's 500 companies. If you're not familiar, some people are, but the 500 largest companies that trade on the stock exchanges. Okay, so you have like I'm trying to remember who's in there now. I think you have like Amazon, Google, Teslas, and these others. So anyway, so it looks like we're going to be heading. This thing's gonna be about 325. Okay, eventually. Okay, but so that's I need to do more. So don't take that yet because I need to look for the charts to figure out to see whether there's support lines. Okay, but anyway, so I was going to show you one thing too. What's concerning about this market is that see the 20 right here. That's that light blue line. It actually hit it and bounced down, and that's not a good sign because you have to get past the 20. They usually Wall Street pays attention to the 20 moving average and then the 40 next. And the fact that just hit the 20 and bounced down, and that's a bad sign because they can't get past the 50. The 50 is right here, the green one up there, the green line. Okay, so that is not a good sign. Okay, and this is it the 20 or the 50 is called a death cross? I think that's called a death cross. I can't remember if it's, yeah. I think it's 20 when it breaks you. That's called a death cross. So that means that usually that's a bad sign. See, like right there, that's when the market starts. Right at that point, the 20. Let me clear this up. It's called a death cross, and see right there, the 20, the blue line and the green line did a cross right there, and that's what your warning sign that was the time that things are not looking good. Okay. All right, so then you got the 200-day moving average and things like that. It may actually be 200-day moving. It doesn't matter. 2050, because then it leads to 200-day moving average goes down. Okay, so that's not a good sign. We hit it and bounced off. Right, and one thing that surprises me is somewhere this thing could bounce, and that's why you be careful on the short side. Short means the opposite of the market. I'm sure some of you might know that. Right there. See, I'm trying to do that with my finger. It's bad. Right here, it's got a gap. Okay, see that right there? Well, it's a terrible arrow. A gap means there's a space between the last day closing, the opening, right here, right there. So what that means is the market could try to fill that gap up here, which is amazing. So they're probably going to do something. We knew that they come along with these elections, they're going to try to balance this thing, which they're trying to hold it up right now. But this right here is going to be, it's going to have to come back up here. I don't know. I mean, So it could be way down here that it comes back. There's going to be some massive ramping. I don't know if the Fed's going to do like some kind of, well, we changed our mind on quantitative easing or whatever. But there is something there that you got to really pay attention, be careful, because that gap right there, that price there, if that hadn't been there, then this thing could have been, it's all gone. My point is this: the big one is not there yet, because usually everybody's waiting for the big crash. This is the one that finally takes this whole thing down and destroys everything. It's not there yet. It is not there. There's something still holding us back that they're trying to prop it up. So later on, maybe next year, February, March is when they finally do the big plunge where they just take everybody out. Because, they don't want this one world government, one religion, one world, all this stuff. They want to take out and introduce a new currency and all these other things and destroy the dollar. Okay? All right, so that's current Kirk's stock market update. Take it how you will. Like I said, don't trade on what I'm saying. Just this is what my plans and what I have in my head. Okay. All right. Take care and God bless.